What's up guys, and today we're going to do a different segment of the videos that I usually do, and I'd like to show you guys what I've been playing recently. So instead of just like updating on my Facebook or Twitter, I decided to put a video out every month or so to show you guys what I've been playing. So this is going to cover basically past 4 or 5 months of what I've been playing. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, Super Street Fighter 4. This is probably the best game you can get for your 3DS right now, with the exception of Zelda. This is like the only good one with online that I've played, and the online's really good. It's not very laggy at all. A very fun fighting game, and the controls actually work really well. Next we have The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. If you haven't played the original on the N64, this is a great game to get. Updated the graphics, the 3D is pretty good in this game. I usually keep it on for the cutscenes, but it actually does add a lot in the regular gameplay as well. Like I said, they didn't just update, it's not just a port, they updated the graphics, not just the 3D. So, if you haven't played the original Ocarina, definitely give this one a try. Next we have Transformers: War for Cybertron. I'm a couple hours in this game. I played it with a couple friends. It's pretty fun. Third-person shooter action game. Haven't got too far, but I'm really looking forward to playing some more of it. Halo Reach, I'm still playing this, weekly or whatever, every couple times a week. It's Halo. Gotta have my Halo fix. Halo 3 is still better in my opinion. Demon Souls. I started this a couple weeks ago, and I put about 20 hours in. I went through the first level. I was enjoying it. I got to like the second or third level. I played as a thief. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I was still getting pretty frustrated. It is a very hard game, even if you do level up and grind and all that. I just decided that what you get out of it, the frustration, isn't worth what you're getting out of the gameplay. That's just my opinion. I think the game's still really fun, but it's a little too hard and frustrating for me personally. Uncharted 1 and 2, these I played a couple months ago, but I decided to include it. Uncharted, the first one, I really liked the platforming elements, but the shooting I didn't like, really. I didn't think it was too great, but the story and the platforming is really good. And the second one improves on everything for the first one. They focus more on platforming and they improve on the shooting, but platforming is where Uncharted definitely shines, and the story's great. It's definitely one of the best games of this generation. I really enjoyed it, and I will definitely be picking up Uncharted 3. Valkyria Chronicles. If you haven't noticed, I'm playing a lot of PlayStation 3 because I got my PlayStation 3 this year and I'm kind of behind, so I'm trying to beat all the exclusive games and play through them. This one I didn't beat. I put quite a bit of time into it. It's not one of those games that I think I'm gonna beat because it's just different missions and rinse repeat and all that. There's a story in it, but it's kind of don't really care for it. But the graphics are beautiful. The gameplay's awesome. I'm really not into strategy games, real-time strategy games, but this is an exception because I really enjoyed it. Next we have 3D Dot Game Heroes. I beat this, put in like 20 hours in it, I think. If you love Zelda or any of those old 8-bit, action adventure role-playing games, definitely give this one a shot. Has a lot of references to the old school stuff like Dragon Warrior and Zelda. Very fun. I love the art style of it. Little bits here. It's basically Zelda, basically is what it is. The original Legend of Zelda, which is one of my favorite games. I did find there was a couple, things that were kind of screwy in the game, like you would take damage when you're fighting a boss for no reason, particularly the octopus boss. But other than that, the game is really fun. It does get kind of challenging, but that's how the old ones were. So definitely give this one a shot. I love this game. Very fun. Beat that one. Actually, I beat almost all these PS3 games except Valkyria Chronicles. Resistance, Fall Man. This one I picked up at GameStop. Buy 2 get 1 free. It was like $10, so this was my free one. It's a decent first-person shooter. You know, I can understand. I can see why people picked it up when they first got their PS3. Graphics still hold up, I think, pretty well. You know, I'm not too much of a graphics whore. But I kind of figured out I don't like first-person shooters really on the PS3. I don't like the control scheme too much. But it's still a good game. You know, not terrific, but it's a good game. Good first-person shooter. Next we have Heavy Rain. And the first couple hours I played this game, I wasn't into it too much. Because I just thought it was, you know, it's Resident Evil style controls where you're walking around. But I thought it was just basically a movie where every now and then you would do quick time events, which is basically the whole game. And I didn't like it. But as you go further into the game, the story develops, and particularly toward the end, it gets really, really, really good. So if you're on the fence about this, pick it up. It might be a little slow in the beginning, but at the end and towards the middle, it gets really, really good. Really good. Excellent story. Next we have Infamous, which I just beat yesterday. It's a very fun sandbox superhero kind of a game. I remember this and Prototype came out like 2 years ago, but I finally picked this up. I wanted to get this instead of you know, downloading it for the PlayStation, because I didn't want, you know, wait hours for it to download and then hours for it to install and hours for it to update and all this and that. So plus I wanted a hard copy because you know, very fun game. I really enjoyed it. I played the evil route because that's how I am, and I thought it was very fun. You know, I got a lot of enjoyment out of it. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and do the good side or not, but I thought it was a really great game. Next we have Tales of Vesperia. I haven't played too much of this, only, you know, an hour or two of it, but I love Tales of Symphonia, and everyone I hear from says this game is excellent. Next we have LA Noire. I bought this when it came out. I got a good deal on it. Got it for like $40 right when it came out because I had a coupon, and it's basically like a GTA mixed with Phoenix Wright. That's how I kind of see it. You know, it's an open world game, except you can't really run around and do what you want. You can't like run around and kill people like Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead Redemption. But it is open world. It's based in the 40s, and you're a cop and you interrogate people that have done crimes and all this. It does get a little repetitive because the interrogations, you can't really lose in the game from what I've seen. In the interrogations, like even if you get all the questions wrong or whatever, there's still a way, like, you know, the case still continues, and I didn't really understand that for the most part. And you know, they ask you to, if you think the suspects are telling the truth, lying, or you doubt them. And it's like, if you're doubting them, that kind of means that they're lying too. So it's like they're doing both. So it's kind of weird. It's like all you can do is just choose doubt a whole lot of times unless they're blatantly telling the truth, and you will be right for the most part. So you know, it's kind of repetitive, but the story is really great. The facial recognition and everything is really good as well. Like, I forgot to mention that about Heavy Rain. Both of these games have amazing facial recognition, and the graphics are really, really great. The words match with their mouths for the most part, and it's really amazing. I'd say Heavy Rain is better in the graphics department, in the facial recognition department, but this one's still really good as well. And the voice acting is amazing in this game. I say LA Noire has much better voice acting than this one. So I think if you watch the behind the scenes stuff, there's like European voice actors that try to make their voices sound English, but you can watch the behind the scenes on that. But this was still a really fun game. I wouldn't recommend paying full price for it. You know, get it for like 30 or, you know, half price if you can. Still a really good game. Not as good as Red Dead Redemption at all, but it's still really good. Next we have Portal 2. When I bought the orange box originally, I thought I was going to play Half-Life, and Half-Life was kind of boring to me, honestly. Half-Life 2. So I tried out Portal, and I was just amazed. It was so fun and so innovative, and I had never played anything like it. It's like a first-person platformer puzzle game, and that's what this one is. It's just direct continuation, the exact same thing. You shoot portals with your portal gun, and you complete puzzles, and it's really great. This might be in the running for my game of the year right now, but you know, this one was a full retail release. I didn't pay full retail for it, but I say it's still worth it, even though the price has dropped on it. Definitely pick it up because it's much better than the first one, and it's just awesome. Pick it up. Has multiplayer in it. I didn't even play the multiplayer, and I still say pick it up. It's a really great game. And lastly, we have Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon. The first Insect Earth Defense Force 2017, I was a big fan of. Originally, I didn't beat it because there's like 100 levels in it, but then I went back to it because a friend of mine, Retrocalypse, encouraged me to go back and play it, and this was like 2 years ago, because I thought it was too hard. But as you upgrade your weapons, because I wasn't realizing you had to upgrade your weapons, you know, and kind of grind for your weapons and all this and that, and then the game, you know, it gets a lot more rewarding. With this game, it improves on everything on the first one. It gives you more classes, jetpacks, armor, you know, armor abilities with a turret guy, and there's like a scout type of guy who can run fast, and all different kinds of things that they add on to improve on the first 2017. This one is there's not as many levels in this game, but it doesn't mean that it's not as good. It's still very rewarding, and it's, you know, basic arcade action. Just shoot bugs, shoot spiders, and giant robots and kill them. No engaging, you know, really detailed story in this. It's just fun. You know, there's just too many shooters out there nowadays that just try to give you this, you know, deep engaging story, and all of them are trying to, you know, when you're playing a couple of them at a time, it's hard to get, you know, too deeply involved with a whole bunch of storylines. So this one's just non-stop arcade action, and improves on everything in the first one, and it integrates online multiplayer, which wasn't present in the first one. It was just local multiplayer, and you know, it still keeps that B-movie kind of a cheesy style. The voice acting is, you know, cheesy, not too cheesy, but it still keeps that charm that the original Earth Defense Force had. This one at retail was $40, and from what I heard, it's kind of hard to find unless you pre-ordered it, because I pre-ordered it, and I say definitely pick it up because it's $40, and it's one of the best budget games I think that I have ever played, and I mean that. So if you're on the fence about Earth Defense Force, definitely pick it up. It is a fun action arcade game. Can't go wrong on that. So that's it, guys, for the games that I've been playing over the past couple of months. You know, you can't just buy all these games and not play them. You gotta actually knock out some of them. And for my summer backlog, I have knocked out, well, I haven't knocked out all of these, but a good majority of these I have beaten. Easily beaten. That I haven't. These, beat all these. This one yet to beat. Gonna beat that one. Street Fighter, can't beat that really. This is on the pile, and I beat this. So lots of games. I encourage you guys to beat your games. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll put up a games I bought video here pretty soon. So thanks for watching.